Hey guys, what's going on? Rick with Rick's Toy Room, and I am going to do a partial weekend haul for today. Tell you what's been going on. So, check it out. Over the weekend, so last Thursday, Whatnot partnered with Marvel. Earlier in the year. Whatnot partnered with Marvel and partnered with their sellers at WhatnotCon and made a deal where Whatnot sellers could purchase these X-Men 97 blind bags of 3 comics and they could auction them off, right? So part of the deal was they could either be opened on cam or they could be shipped sealed. It was buyer's choice. The seller could not pick which packs to sell, so it had to be completely randomized. There were a lot of rules around this because the packs themselves were limited to only 3,000 packs. And there were 5 tiers of comics: trade, virgin, silver, gold signed. So with that, last week, I think I did a video earlier in the weekend or even Friday where I said, look, I bought some of these. I ended up buying 9 packs out of 3,000. So I put a good amount of money into my packs, but I got the first order of them in. So we're going to open this box. I'm going to show you what I got. This is the order that had the 2 damaged comics that were damaged before the seller got them. Damaged, when he opened them on live. So I'm not going to be freaking out when I open these comics and see how damaged they are. I am having some problems with Whatnot already, but we'll discuss that later. Also, too, in a hunt for the new Starbucks Halloween black drip cups, I've been hitting Target, Starbucks, etc., and had some Hot Wheel finds. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I decided to stop at Publix on the way home because I haven't hit the Publix in Ybor for probably about a week and a half. And I shit you not, if I find one more of these, I'm going to lose my mind. Publix, get some better cases, okay? I'm tired of finding G cases. And if I'm going to keep finding G cases, stop stealing the supers. And you notice the employees too. There's one guy that walked up, flew through like 2 cards, just kind of stared at him, got out of my way, so I picked up the hunt. Whatever. Next is the Bone Shaker. So now we find a new M case, but the only thing on the shelf was the Bone Shaker. No bumblebees, no super there. So bummed. Now this one I know came out of either the N or the P case, and I'm bummed this is the only car I found in it, but I'm not bummed. Why? Because I like the stupid truck. So here it is, the truck with a little like 90s paper cup design on it. Kind of happy to find that one at Target, considering it was the only thing I found. Then I'm not into the tech decks. I was never into them as a kid. However, they're starting to do crossovers with Hot Wheels, and they did a turtle set I posted on Instagram, I think last week or the week before when I first saw them. They were kind of cool. I was like, I may have to buy them for the crossover. And then I was like, I don't know if I want to spend $20 on flipping tech decks I'm not going to do anything with. And then I went and did this. So the Transformers crossover also got the tech decks. The problem is my genius self, not paying attention because I was kind of geeked about the Transformer crossover, bought 2 sound waves, so I do not have a full set. And if you guys know me, I need the full set. Starscream's actually kind of cool. I like the Starscream. And then, of course, my boy Bumblebee. So I've got to go find a Optimus Prime. I think the Target up in Brooksville had these the other day. So tomorrow, maybe even tonight, I'll run up there because I'm still trying to find my friend's stupid Starbucks cups. And then Publix, of course, coming in with the, hey, here's the semi-damaged card, but the SpaceX rocket. I don't think I had this one yet. I don't know, maybe I had this one. I know I had the other SpaceX, the shuttle, but if I got this as a dupe, I'll give it away or something. Who knows? But that is my Hot Wheels diecast find. So let's get into the comics order. This box is pretty heavy for being only 12 books. There are 3. I won 3 auctions with this guy. 4 auctions. 4 auctions with this guy. The auction has 3 books per auction. And like I said, the last book set that I bought from him was a dud. The first one was a silver, and that was actually pretty good condition. The second one was the gold that was damaged. The third was the silver. And I was really hoping for a gold signature, but he already actually cracked his gold signature in the auction like the night before. So I think, and I'm going to say this with a very, very thin grain of salt, or small grain of salt, I feel as if Whatnot made sure that every single seller and every single person that auctioned these off got one signed book in how many ever they bought. And I say that because every auction I was in only had one gold signed. Like, everybody had one. My boy Kevin over at Collector's Choice Comics in Arizona, he only had 4 packs. One of his 4 was a gold signed. The chick that I bought from that had 2 different accounts that had 2 different orders of 5 packs each had 1 gold signed. I hit it. I'm waiting for it to get here. The guy, Davis, the guy that did the first auction that I spent the really big money for on opening nights, he only had 1 signed. This guy had 1 signed, and I missed it. Like I said, he did the auction earlier in the day, whatever, and I missed it. And everybody I watched had 1 gold signed. So I feel as if Whatnot kind of controlled how these things went out. And it's kind of what actually aggravates me, the fact that these books were damaged before the seller got them. So as you can see, priority mail standard box. He like quadruple packed these things. Lots and lots and lots of priority mail bubble wraps around them. I've got 2 bundles here. So there should be 12 books in these 2 bundles. 4 orders. 3 books per order. So each one of these bundles probably has 6 books in them. Of course, Jax is getting his nose all up and everything. Want to try to make sure I open these with the least amount of damage or any further damage to these. Here is my invoice. So those are my 4. Here we go. And the good thing about me opening these on cam is you're going to see what I got. There's also the, oh man, all right, he did me kind of a solid with this. He made sure that everything was inside some top loaders, which is actually nice of him. But you'll see what I got, and then, like I said, you can go back to the, actually, I don't know if you can go back to the Whatnot videos, but you should be able to go back to see what was actually purchased and see the auction. And I'm going to use that when I contact Whatnot to be like, look, the seller did not damage this product, okay? All right, so here is also the joke that Dusty and I have. We were watching this live. They say Rick's Story. It's not Rick's Story, it's Rick's Toy Room. He kept calling me Ricky Story, Ricky. So there was that. This is... Did I win these from him? These actually look like just little... I did not win these from him. So he was trying. It looks like he was trying to do me a, kind of a solid. Felt bad for the fact that Whatnot screwed the books. So this is actually kind of cool. This is, man. Yes, these say free on them. This is a Virgin Alien cover. I actually know somebody at the office that would probably love this book. Even though they're not collector people, they're not comic people, they're alien people. So that'll be something nice to maybe give them. This, it looks like sketch art from 2023. This looks like a custom cover. It's kind of cool. I'm not a big Scarlet Witch fan myself, but this definitely looks like, I mean, you can see the lines in it. So this was a sketch cover from someone. I don't know who the artist signed it was. Maybe somebody out there in Collector Land can give me some input on that. So that's actually awesome. All right, here is... All right, so here is one of the silvers that I got. This one is the... I'm being a complete idiot right now. This is the Liefeld silver. And this is like the 3rd or 4th one of these I got out of the 9 packs. But you can see like this top corner completely crushed. So yeah, there's that one. This one is the... I think this is the Sakota. No, AO. Here is the other one. Again, exact same location. Crush corner. Now, I think I've got 2 of these, so I'm not too heartbroken about this. This is the one that hurts my soul. You can see on this cover, and now that I got it in hand, it's not terrible. Before it came out of the package, it looked way worse. And actually, I might be able to get somebody to press this out. But here is the gold cover. This top corner is a little jacked up. It was actually way worse when it came out. So maybe he pressed it, or I don't know. I mean, there's definitely some spine damage. It looks worse on the angle. I mean, you can definitely see it when you zoom in, that it's really crushed. I mean, this originally on day one, these were going for about $700 a book. In this condition, I could probably get maybe, oh yeah, you got this big bend right here in this corner. See if I can get it. Yeah, you can see it right there with the light hits it. So I'm going to talk to my guy. I've got a buddy that, I mean, it kind of broke the foil. I might have a buddy that can cold press these out. I'm going to see. So I'm a little concerned because there are only maybe, you know what, maybe the rest they're all in here. Because so far that's only 3. It's only 3 of the books, but with the 2 freebies, yeah, they're not as bad as it looked when I bought them. I mean, they're definitely dinged up. I'm not going to get the full price. They're not going to grade it a 9.8, probably a 9.4, maybe a 9.2, probably like a 9.2, 9.4 on the gold. The silver's going to pull probably 9.4s. That's a little disheartening, but I don't know if I showed you this. Yes, I did. But you can see they were only in these little foil packs when they were shipped from Whatnot to the sellers. So that was kind of like stupid on their part. I mean, I don't know why they didn't hard pack these. They did not have boards in them. When they were open, they had very little thin pieces of tissue paper between them to keep them from scratching up. So there was 1, 2, 3. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're all here. That's beautiful. I can't wait to give this guy some feedback. And again, this was not on him. I am not upset with the seller at all. He was doing his damnedest. I mean, he was upset when he opened the books. He saw it. Very bummed out. But I will tell you this. Once the other packs get here, I have a full Sokovia master set. So I have the trade, the virgin, the silver, the gold, and the gold signature Sokovias. I'm going to put all 5 of them together as the master set Sokovia and put them on eBay. So if you're interested in these books, let me know. I'll get you the link early. Maybe we can discuss selling them outside of eBay. This is one of the virgin covers. So the books basically had 1 trade, 1 virgin, and then there was the chance of either the silver, the gold, or the gold signature. So you had basically common, uncommon, and then rare. What would you call that? Rare, super rare, and ultra, I guess. I don't know, however you want to name it. But here's one of the virgin covers. The cover's actually really sick. Like, I really do like all the covers that I saw out of these sets. The live fields are all going for a way shit ton more. Here's one of the trades. So here's one of the trade covers. Here is a trade cover of that the virgin version that I just had right there. So there's the trade. The trade basically has the title, the information on it. Your virgin cover is just the cover. And then, like I said, they did this in a gold and a silver. And as a matter of fact, no, these ones aren't silver. I probably have the silver of that somewhere around here too. Here is the virgin cover of this one. So that's really neat. So there is the virgin and the trade of these. Here is another version of that cover. Yes. So there is another trade of that one. And then, oh, now this one's sick. This is sick. I actually like this one. This one may stay in my personal collection. I like this team-up photo. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of the Liefeld work. Here is another trade of that one. So I've got 2 trades of that one in this pile. 2 trades of this one. I've got the Virgin copy of that one. I've got the trade version copy of that one, which is nice. And then I actually ended up with the Virgin Liefeld in this box as well. So there's the Virgin Liefeld that goes along with this one right here, this silver. I'm probably going to keep a set of the Liefelds for me. So this one, like, has kind of got the damaged corner. I'm just going to throw it up on eBay, let it go for what it goes for. Once I get the rest of my packs in, so this was 4 out of the 9. I've got 5 more coming. I got the shipping notification from the pack that I bought from Kevin at Collector's Choice. I know his is in the air. There's the Why Not seller. Her package should be in the air this morning, so that one's got my gold signature in it. That one's going to be like the one I'm really hoping that is shipped really well. She actually charged me for the top loader, which kind of sucked. But at the same token, I mean, I'm not going to send a gold sig not top loaded. Personally, I would have rather had it in a hard shell loader, but whatever. There were a lot of problems with these books when they were released. I mean, I spent probably about 5 hours on Davis's feed, and Davis's auctions, like the 3rd pack we opened, dude had a staple like here. Like, here's the normal staple on the binder. Homie's staple was like here on the front of the book, and it was the Liefeld. That was wicked. I mean, the quality control in these books was something terrible. The silver Liefeld that I bought from Davis. That one I spent $320 just for that one single blind pack. And I was like, man, I'm not going to be able to hunt these down the rest of the weekend. And then that night, so Thursday around 7 o'clock, Davis was allowed to go live and do a pre-show. He's considered one of the Whatnot influencers, whatever. And they went live. They were bidding. Like I said, I got into it. I was like, I want one. I took it up to $325. I didn't care. I was like, it'll be the only one I buy. Saw everybody else cracking them. Saw the golds come out. Saw the virgins, etc. That one I got the silver virgin, or excuse me, not silver virgin, the silver Liefeld out of. And then I hit up Kevin. I'm like, bro, I know what I just paid for these books. What did you guys as Whatnot sellers pay for these blind packs? And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they charge. I would love if anybody knows what these things cost for the Whatnot sellers to resell, because I know Davis made a killing. This fool had he put 27 of the 30 he had up on auction on preview night, and the first 2 or 3 sold for like 125, 150. By the 4th pack, we were in 200s. By the time we made it to pack 10, we were cracking 300 a pack, not even batting an eye at it. So I know whatever these things sold for, Davis made a killing. That night at 3 a.m., another seller went live, and his bids got up to, I bought a pack from him, his bids got up to, I want to say about $160, $170. And that was like the first official release on Friday, because they could only be sold on Friday, but Davis and one other Whatnot guy got permission to do them early. So by Friday afternoon, when all the other Whatnot sellers started getting their inventory in and started putting them up, the prices to crack them started dropping drastically. My 3rd seller that I got, Why Not, seller Why Not, I turned around and I paid, I want to say $155 for that gold sig, which at the time they were still going for almost $700 to $1,000. So I made at that moment, I made a really good deal on those. And I'll shut up. I'm going to go back in the story. So the 3rd seller, by the time I got the 3rd seller, they were down to 155. By the time Kevin went live at 7 p.m. his time, so about 10 o'clock my time, they were going for roughly about 125. I think I bought 1 or 2 packs from Kevin. I was on my 2nd or 3rd pack with him, and I ran the bid up to $225, and I was on the phone with Dusty, and Dusty talked me out of still bidding on this pack, which I want to kill him, because it was the second to last pack, and because I was running a theory that every single seller got at least 1 gold sig, the damn gold sig pulled out of that pack, and I'm pissed because I could have had it. Nobody was bidding in Kevin's room higher than about 170. There's just me and one new guy that was going back and forth, took it up to 225, and the guy got the gold sig. So congrats to him. I'm not really salty to him about it. I mean, I should have just pulled the trigger. I shouldn't have listened to Dusty. But at that point, I was already in for. At that point, I was in for close to almost $600 in books. So get done with Kevin's show. Another guy, this James Joey DWW1. He opened up his whatnot. He had 5 packs of these, and at that point I was like, I know for a fact that every seller is getting at least 1 gold sig. Now, what I didn't realize when I jumped into his channel and started bidding was that he'd actually cracked a gold sig the night before, or earlier in that day, because he had 10 packs. So he'd already cracked his gold sig, and I didn't know this until I was already 3 packs in because I didn't ask. The first bid, I let it go. I think it went for like $89. And I told Dusty, I was like, bro, if these are going for $89, I'm buying everything he's got. I'm not even playing. So as soon as the next one went up to bid, I just ran it right to straight 90. Won that one. Cracked it. That was the silver. That was this one. And then second bid came up, just ran it, just straight up to 90. I had one other guy like bid me to 91, took it to 92, and the guy dipped out. That was the silver Liefeld. Then third bid, I hit the gold. And then the fourth bid was the bust, where it was not, there's no silver, there was no gold, there was no gold sig in it. So that one was kind of a bust. But at that point, I think I was only in for like, that particular one was like 94 or 95. Some new bidder jumped in, but no one else in the guy's channel was bidding. So I was like, look, if y'all going to keep these things sub $100, and at that time, even the Virgin and trades were going for $50 a book. I spent $100 on a pack plus shipping. At that point, it was actually free shipping because I was now in for almost $400. Free shipping on the books. Like, why wouldn't I just buy them? Because at that point, I'm making $50 every pack I buy, no matter what happens. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the story there. I told you I was going to come back to a story. So the Why Not chick, yeah, I don't even remember what that part of the story was going to be. But I bought when I bought the pack from her and hit that gold sig, we all lost our minds. It was really cool. But yeah, so that's it. That's the current purchase. I have more of these coming. Like I said, I think I'm gonna put all these and match them to their sleeves. I think that'd be fun to do. I have more of these coming. This is only 4 of the 9 packs that I bought. Once the rest of them get here, I'll do another video, show you them as I unbox them. Next weekend, the X-Men 97 voice actors, Storm, Gambit, Rogue, Mr. Sinister, Nightcrawler. I think that's it. Those guys are going to be in the Ocala Comic-Con next weekend. I am highly contemplating getting these autographed by that crew and then getting them submitted. A couple things about that. So here's what I found out. If you get a book signed without CGC on site, you have to submit these to CGC under JSA verification, just like PSA has on their signature verification on their trading cards. I finally figured out the jargon, how CGC is doing this. So when I went and got Alpha Omega to witness my Dean Cain signature and spent like $100 to get them to submit it for me, I didn't necessarily need to do that. I didn't even need to pay JSA the $10 for the sticker. I could have just literally sent it into CGC, paid JSA's $25, whatever the grading fee was, and got out of that deal for probably about $75. Most likely what I'm going to do with these, I've been reading on CGC's forums that CGC is not or JSA is not doing multiple signature verifications, and if that's the case, I just probably won't get it certified. There is another comic shop there that has witnesses, A10 Comics, I believe. If they're not busy, if they're not going to charge me a fortune, maybe I'll have them do a full witness, and I'll have one of the covers. I'll get one of the Virgin covers, I think, signed by the entire squad, and then I'll send it into CGC, get it graded, take it for whatever it is, and call it a day. I'm hoping before that happens, I get a few more of the other books in, because I would love to get like one of my duplicate silvers signed by all the characters and then get that graded. I think that would look really, really nice on the wall. There are a lot of people that actually like the silver over the gold. So where'd my gold go? Where's Goldie? Here's Goldie. Do I have the silver of this one? I don't. I don't think so. It was this silver, the Liefeld. Where'd the other silver go? Where did the other silver go? How do I lose a comic book? And I'm like here for like 2. There it is. It is not the gold. So, but if you look at the gold, I mean the gold's cool. Don't get me wrong, but I think I'm fairly like I like the silver. I think all the characters pop on the silver better. I think they should have reversed this, to be honest. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'm going to hopefully get more of these books in before the Comic-Con next weekend. The show is Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. So if I get all my other books in by Saturday, I'll take one up there, get them all autographed by the voice actors. I think it would be a sweet piece as a collector piece. I was looking for the animation cells, and the animation cell prices just are so wild on eBay. I think this would be a cooler piece. So what I'm going to do is I'll find a really good one of these comics that I want to get signed. I'm going to take it up. I'll have it all witnessed. I'll get all the characters to autograph it. I'll send it out, and that'll be like my piece. Like I said, the Sokovia Master Set will go on eBay, and then the Liefelds I'll keep for myself. Well, at least the good ones. So, yeah, that's it, man. That's the video. So I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. It's been about almost half an hour on this video. I apologize for the length, but hopefully you stayed with me through the whole thing, and we'll see you next video. It will definitely be this week once that gold sig gets here. So.